Hello, welcome. So currently Steam has a sale going on for turn-based RPGs. And I was very interested in this, so I went through and I got some demos. And I did a really long Twitch stream playing them all, and then now I'm dividing it up into videos by each game for YouTube. This one is called Fabled Lands. Oh, well, that music's fun, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna have to turn the music down. And it was already down. Goodness. It's still loud. There we go. You have to apply it first. That's all fine. Sure, why not? Great. Okay. New game. Ooh, I get to make a character. First of all, we're female. Give your hero a name, change their appearance, and select one of 6 professions, okay? Female, thanks. Okay. Warrior, mage, priest, rogue, wayfarer, ooh, troubadour, warrior, mage. You prefer to make your home in mountain grottos and woodland groves rather than the squalid streets of cities. You have the agility of a gazelle, the cunning of a fox, and the ferocity of an eagle. You've heard of a city of trees deep within the forest of the Isle of Druids. Yeah, we're Wayfarer. Okay. Character name. I mean, that's a fine name. Okay, let's look at which head do we like. I think I like her better. Bow? Kind of bow. Oh, the bow on her back. Okay, we have brown wood, we have brown wood, we have black wood. Not a lot of variety there. Can I like turn her around or something to see it better? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Item 1. Oh, that replaced the rope. Okay. Oh, let's have bags of herbs. Alright, what's this one? Ooh, a bird, an owl, a raven. I'm happy with all 3 of those. Oh, that's so hard. Let's do an owl. Starting skill, animal companion. Can summon a bear and mark as prey. Difficulty, we want the easiest difficulty because I don't give a shit about having a challenge. I care about the story. Let's go. Well, I'll leave her. New position. I've been doing this for almost 3 hours now. Alright. Exploration. Read carefully within the text. There could be hints of what perils lie ahead. Okay, I gotta read all this now. You are alone in an open boat waiting for death. How your life has changed since that day when you set out from your homeland across the unbounded ocean. You had signed on board a ship with the hope of visiting a dozen ports and seeing 1,000 wonders, but calamity overtook your voyage in the first week, when pirates swooped down upon the vessel. You and a handful of shipmates managed to get the cutter down into the water and were making off, but some of the pirates leapt down the rail right in your midst. The fighting was hard. You remember little of it now, but when it was over, the boat was awash with blood, and you were the only one left alive. Of your own ship and the pirates' craft there was no sign. The current had carried you out of sight of any living thing. Dangerous. Best not to think how you've survived since then. At the mercy of the wind and sea currents, you've been swept steadily westwards into regions completely unknown to you. Drinking, water has been your biggest problem. You've had to rely on rain, and there's been none for days. Your body is weak, your spirits low. Then, just as death seems ready to draw his boat alongside, you see something that kindles new hope. White clouds, birds turning high above, the gray hump of land on the horizon. Steering towards the shore, you feel the cutter lurch as it enters rough water. The wind whips up plumes of spindrift and breakers pound the cliffs. The tiller is yanked out of your hands. The little boat is spun around out of control and goes plunging towards the coast. You leap clear at the last second. There is a snap of timber, the roaring crescendo of the waves, and then silence as you go under. Striking out wildly, you try to swim clear. Then suddenly a wave catches you and flings you contemptuously up to the beach. It's time to begin your adventure. This may not be a good one to record. Just have to read a lot. Battered and bedraggled. Alright, you lie gasping for breath until you hear someone walking along the shore towards you. Wary of danger, you lose no time in getting to your feet. Confronting you is an old man clad in a dirty loincloth. His eyes have a feverish, bright look that is suggestive of either a mystic or a madman. Well, 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 what have we here, friends? Asks the old man. He seems to be talking to someone next to him, although you're certain he's alone. Looks like a washed-up adventurer to me, he says in answer to his own question, all wet and out of luck. He carries on having a conversation that quickly turns into a heated debate. He is quite clearly mad. Excuse me, you shout above the hubbub in an attempt to grab the old man's attention. He stops and stares at you. Is this the Isle of Druids, you ask impatiently? Indeed it is, says the old man. I see that you're from a far land, so it is up to me to welcome you to Harkuna? But I think you may have much to do here, as it is written in the stars that someone like you would come. Your destiny awaits you. Follow me, young adventurer. The old man turns smartly about and begins walking up a path towards the hills. You can just see some sort of monolithic stone structures atop one of them. Alright, we can follow him, we can scour the remnants washed ashore, or we can explore the island on our own. I'm gonna scour the remnants. You find a small vial holding a reddish concoction. You bless your good fortune when you recognize it as a healing potion. Don't forget to click on the item in the loot chest to transfer it to your inventory. Click the icon on the bottom left or press I or C to access your inventory. Okay. Every item you pick up is stored here. Right click on the items in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Obviously a potion of healing heals. Alright. Come on, I'll show you the gates of the world, the old man babbles. Alright, let's follow him. During your short trip upward, the old man regales you with tales of your destiny and fate, continuously arguing with himself as he does so. Make a move. I don't know what kind of move, but make a move. Click on any of the available map locations in order to move your character. Alright, so we're down here on the beach. I don't know where he's wanted us to go. Can I go anywhere other than here? Doesn't look like it, does it? You reach a hill covered with a circle of large obsidian standing stones. Despite the bitter wind that blows across these hills, the stones are unweathered and seem almost newly lain. Here are the gates of the world, says the mad old man. These stones are laid in such a way that they form 3 archways, each carven with mystic symbols and runes of power. Each gate will take you to a part of the world of Harkuna, though I know not where, explains the old man. Suddenly he passes his hand over you, mumbling a prayer to the gods. You receive a special blessing. This allows you to re-roll any failed roll once. After making a second attempt at the roll, whether successful or not, the blessing is used up. Abruptly he turns around and sets off down the hill, babbling to himself. His voice fades as he descends the hill, leaving you alone with the brooding stones and the howling wind. There are 3 stones engraved with ancient runes. Each gate is marked with a name. Yellowport, Marlock City, and Wishport. From here you can see the coast and the whole island, which is heavily forested. Let's explore. You have a clear view. Oh, we found a new place to explore. You have a clear view from the top of the hill in the northern parts of the island, and you notice a previously unknown to you road that snakes along the cliff tops. Okay, so now we have some places to go out here. You're on the coastal road that snakes along the windswept cliff tops in the north of Isle of Druid. Test your luck. If we get a 2 to 5, we get attacked. 6 to 8, we meet a militia patrol. 9 to 12, we get attacked by a werewolf. We get attacked by highwaymen. 2 brigands leap out from hiding and menace you with their swords. One's behind you, one in front. Give it up, they advise. Money's not worth getting killed over. Let's fight them. I want to see what a battle's like. You have an accomplice in hiding who shoots you with an arrow and you lose 1 stamina. The 3rd brigand then leaps up to join his comrades. You prepare to teach those brigands some manners. Combat plays out in rounds with each combatant taking their own turn. Everything you do costs action points. The order of portraits at the top of the screen from left to right determines what order. Left click on the ground hex to move. Once an enemy's in range, left click on it to attack. Remember to keep an eye on your action points. Okay. End your turn by pressing N or clicking the end turn button. Alright, well, let's get a bear out. He looks a little funky. Click on the skill icon to start casting. If the skill is not instantly casted, you can cancel it by right-clicking. Okay. Oh, it's my bear's turn. I was like, what's happening? What can he do? I guess moving took all his action points. Okay. Alright. 4. He's the only one I can reach right now. Oh, I thought that was going on this one. The dude is dead now. Freaking gnats. Oh, my bear's dead. Alright. She's dead. I still have 2 action points, but there really isn't anything for me to do.
I'm out of ammo.
Well, then what the fuck are you supposed to do if you're out of ammo? What am I supposed to do? Do I have another item? I mean, another weapon? No, I don't, because it's not doing anything. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I just fucking... I don't know. How are you out of range? Oh, I'm out of AP, okay. Searching the bodies, you find a willow staff, a suit of leather armor, one suit of ringmail, a couple of bolts, a sword, and a purse containing 37 shards. Let's see. This is what I'm currently wearing. This would give me a little more defense. Give me a weapon. No, those are bolts. Those are for crossbows. Tough to... I don't... What does it do, though? Does it go, like... Doesn't get equipped. I don't know what it does. It's a trinket. What is this stuff? I don't know what all this means. That's a instrument. That's a compass. I don't know what that's supposed to be. That looks like a staff. And that, I don't know. Some sort of holy symbol. Okay. I haven't been over to the forest yet. Or the trading post. Let's go to the trading post. Maybe I can heal there. Trading post is a small village set up here by enterprising settlers from the mainland. Its main export appears to be furs from the forest. The mayor, a fat, genial fellow who greets you personally, insists that one day the trading post will be a thriving town. There is not a lot here yet. However, a small market, a quay, the settlers' houses, and a shrine to Lacuna the huntress, goddess of nature. Click on the chest icon to buy a house or access your personal storage once you own a house. Okay, explore and temple market. You want to see how the divine is represented. Let's visit the shrine to Lacuna. Birds twitter in the trees, a deer darts away. Priestess is tending a low altar where food and drink has been laid out in honor of Lacuna. She's the patron of hunters, trappers, woodsmen. Well, that's really what I am. Paying less for blessings. Yeah, sure, why not? Now let me have a blessing. Scouting blessing allows you to try again when you fail a scouting ability check. Okay. That seems like that's a good thing. Let's talk to the priestess. I have need of an adventurer like yourself. For arcane reasons involving the secret mysteries of Lacuna, I need the tusk of a boar. A were-boar, in fact. Hunt down one and bring me its tusk. In return, I will teach you how to be a better scout. Well, I already had the option of, you know, however I did my dice could have got me a were-boar. Alright, hold on just a minute. Okay. Leave the temple. Let's go to the inn. 8 shards to rest until fully healed. Let's do that. Go back. Let's go to the market. Alright, so we have weapons, arrows. We need arrows. That's not gonna last long. let's... Is that like all I can do is 10? Apparently 10's the highest. Okay. Scouting +1, that seems like something that would be handy. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I can sell. I assume I can sell. Drag items in this or right. Okay. Sell. 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 Alright. And then house. You found an abandoned house, which you claim is your own. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Now I have my own house. Clicking house stash. Okay. Store items or money in here for safekeeping. Okay. Let's go here. Alright, we can get a ship ticket to go somewhere. Alright. Wandering around the tiny settlement is uneventful. Okay. Alright, let's go. A small settlement. Okay. This forest wasn't accessible before. Roll 2 dice and add your score in the given ability. To succeed in the task, you must get higher. Okay. The trees are closely packed, leaning together as if in conference, whispering quietly among themselves. Birds twitter in the distance, and slivers of sunlight lance down through the musty gloom. As you proceed along a forest track, you think you hear rustling in the bushes. Later, you spot a shadowy figure darting through the trees. Or was it your imagination? An animal snuffling sound right behind you makes you spin around, but there's nothing there. Oh, we got a success. You struggle deeper into the forest until you come to a thick wall of impenetrable thorn bushes. Circling it, you find there's a break in the hedge, but it is filled by a large tree. To your surprise, a face forms in the trunk and speaks in a woody voice. None can pass. Begone, human. Let's try to persuade it. You explain what a tree lover you are, and that your heart has always been at home in forests. You portray yourself as the greenest adventurer ever.
Hey, I succeeded.
Well, I suppose I could let one such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully. Then it uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go, says the tree. You may pass. You walk through the thorn bush gate. Beyond you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so big that they're able to support the homes of many people. The City of Trees. Welcome to the City of Trees, says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. The city has been built among the branches of several mighty oaks. Ladders run up and down the trees to houses that perch like nests in the branches. You're not allowed into any houses, but the druids allow you to barter at the market. Are you selling anything different? Those all look handy and special. Special. Animal companion. Potion of healing. That might be a good thing. Let's buy one. So now we have 2 of them. The druid leader. You're brought before the druid's leader, the oak druid, a bearded fellow with earth and leaves all tangled up in his hair. He asks you to perform a service for them. Some weeks ago, the willow staff was stolen from us, he croaks. News suggests the brigands rampaging the northern coast of the island are in possession of it. Don't I have that already? I need a young adventurer like yourself to travel north of the trading post and return the staff to me. When you return with it, I will make your techniques of tracking and your wilderness lore better. I'm pretty sure I already have it. Yeah, right there. You give the willow staff to the oak druid of the City of Trees. Ah, thank you, the druid intones. Going on a willow staff, eh? I see. As a reward, the druid lets you train with the City of Trees' best hunters and trackers. You gain 1 rank. Your maximum stamina points are increased permanently by 2. You've also gained a new skill. Choose one of the following. Pay attention to the requirements. You must meet them in order to learn them. Okay, so this gives me better with bows. Gives me a crit chance. That doesn't help me. Defense. I'm gonna go for the archery one. Your gain in rank has taught you much. You feel tougher, luckier, and generally better able to deal with trouble. When you're ready, you can leave the City of Trees and return to the trading post. Alright, well, we did that. I guess I go back up here to try to get a boar for that one woman. Is there... Okay, quick save, yeah. Let's go back up here. Alright. Can I just roll again? Nope. Alright. Militiamen are employed by the mercantile guilds in Marlock City and Yellowport to keep the roads safe. If you're worried about thieves, you should invest in a townhouse and leave some of your money at home, advises the militia sergeant. Or better still, invest at the Merchants Guild, suggests the captain. Anyways, if misfortune strikes, you are left without any weapon or armor and you are completely broke, find us and we will aid you. Okay. I guess I have to, like, leave and go back to it. Ugh, I gotta attack my highwayman again. Let's use a luck blessing. Melissa patrol again. Yeah, that's exactly the same. No. Oh, we got a fish. Okay, so I don't have to fight them again. Okay. Yeah, you recognize the place where you fought off the brigands. You searched beyond the hedge, beside the road for remnants of their camp. We got some fish. It's kind of annoying that I have to, like, go back and forth. Oh, God. Like, I feel like if you've already done them, that there should just be an option to re-roll. Because literally, then all you're doing is leaving. And then going right back. Trying to get a werebore. There we go. A werebore in ornate armor. Wow. Comes thundering out of the undergrowth near the road with a raised spear. It has a... There's no chance of retreat or surrender. Well, hopefully I can kill it. That... No, I'd hit him with one. Okay. feeling bad. We got a wearboard tusk and a spear. Grab your acquisitions and continue onwards. Alright, now we go back to the trading post. Into the temple. Talk to the priestess. The priestess, who's wearing the skin of a wolf and is covered in red paint, welcomes you gleefully. Alas, the tusk of a wereboar. Now the ceremony can go ahead. The priestess rewards you with knowledge. You gain 1 scouting permanently. You want to bless me because I used my blessing. Oh no, wait, I still have that one. It's the luck blessing I don't have. Let's go to the other temple too, just in case there's something here. Nagel is the lord of the lands of the dead, and his temple and the trading post is covered in friezes and gargoyles of ornate design. Hang on. Depicting the souls of the dead on their journey to the underworld. Inside it is cool and dark, hung with black velvet drapes. A scroll tacked to the wall reads, "Wanted, person of unusual resourcefulness. See the temple warden." Oh, resurrection arrangements. Ew! Okay. The warden is in charge of security. We've had an unfortunate, accident, he says worriedly. In the crypt below the temple, we sometimes experiment with the corpses of the dead. You know, the occasional zombie. Part of the rituals in honor of this particular aspect of Nagel we revere here. It seems a ghoul has escaped from these pits and is terrorizing the villagers at night. We'd rather someone like you sorted the problem out before the militia got to hear of it. Destroy it and bring me the ghoul's head. Leave the temple. Hang on now. Does she give me a resurrection thing? Or maybe like I have it automatically? Huh. Alright, so we're supposed to go down here. You set out at night on your quest to find the ghoul. Failure. Oh, success. The trail of gruesome murders and tales of terror leads you to an old cemetery in a near-deserted part of the old quarter. It's early morning, a few hours before dawn, so you haven't much time before the ghoul goes into hiding. At the gates of the cemetery, you find a small girl hunched over sobbing. When she sees you, she backs away terrified. Success! You convince her that you mean no harm. The little girl tells you she was placing flowers at the grave of her father when a horrible monster came for her. Fortunately, she was able to run away. She points to a large tomb behind which the thing was hiding. You tell the girl to go home, and then you set out warily for the tomb. Suddenly, a foul stench fills your nostrils, and a figure rises up out of the shadows. Yellow eyes glow with feral bloodlust, and the creature's talons, encrusted with dried blood, reach for you hungrily. You found the ghoul. Let's try the invoke. You call on the powers of the gods to banish this foul, blasphemous travesty of life. The ghoul shrinks back for a moment, snarling. Okay. So did that get rid of it? Huh. Alright. The ghoul staggers back, howling at the night sky and gnashing its teeth. Suddenly brownish ichor spills from its eyes and the flesh begins to shrivel on its bones. It collapses in on itself, leaving only a mound of putrescent matter atop of which rests its head, now lifeless, empty eye sockets staring at the moon. You grab the head and set off. Alright, we shall go to this temple. You did it! Exclaims the warden, happily taking the ghoul's head and placing it in a jar. It's time for a reward. You can choose only one of these 3. An amber wand. We're going for this because I'm not a magic person. Give me 500 shards. Shards are apparently the currency, so. Okay. So we have. Stop, I just want to look around. Just let me look around. Okay. As far as I can tell, we've done everything here. So I guess it's time to go through one of the... step through one of the archways. We'll just start at the top. Oh no, wait, I can't. Oh, for the demo, okay. So we could get a boat though, it said. Something like that. Let's see. There, the port. Passage to Yellowport. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm trying to buy. To sell you this item. Drop items in this area. Okay, so there's none. I'm confused. You don't own a ship yet. So I guess I need a ship first? Is this one free? Okay. Okay, we'll buy it. I don't know what we're doing. Set sail. Ooh, the Sea of Whispers. The Sea of Whispers. The sea is uncannily quiet and flat as a pane of glass under a gray blue sky. At night, however, the waters seem to come alive with an eerie whispering. One of your crew tells you that the sounds you heard at night are the sea centaurs speaking to one another across the waves. What is a sea centaur? Because a centaur is partial horse, partial human. Okay. We could have a storm, an uneventful voyage, an unusual catch, or a strange dream. We went with the boring option, an uneventful voyage. You're sailing to the southeastern promontory of Saqqara, known for obscure reasons as Scorpion Bight. To the northeast lies the Druid's Isle. You're sailing in the waters around Scorpion Bight. I wouldn't want to put into land in these parts, says your navigator. The Scorpion men will take all we've got, and our lives too, given half a chance. Alright, you've navigated the demo. Okay. I like this one. It's gonna go on my list too. So far out of the ones I've played, I have 3 that I definitely want to get. So that is it for that game. And then I moved on to another game. Thank you for joining me. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.